Wow.
Yeah.
That was fancy.
Did you like that?
I like that. I like that, man.
Yeah. Well, you know what today is.
Sunday.
That's correct.
Okay. Um,
Sunday, the 5th
Sunday,
of
June 6th. That would make this D-Day.
D-Day. Celebration of D-Day. History.
Yes.
When all those young men went ashore
Mhm.
in France to save the French because they couldn't save themselves and to rid this world of fascism, dictatorships, everything else that goes along with the world.
Amen, brother.
Yeah.
Saving Private Ryan, the beginning of that, wasn't that D-Day?
That was. They came ashore D-Day. They actually made it through D-Day. Easy Company got up into the hedgerows in France, and then
Right.
they got the special assignment to go save
Gotcha.
Private Ryan.
Okay, gotcha. Light Bright. What's going on, Light Bright?
Welcome to the show, Light Bright.
Yeah, I can't watch that beginning of that movie without like flinching.
Why?
It's just hard to watch. It's just like, and there's a big difference between um, the men in that generation, or I shouldn't say the men, but the boys in that generation and the boys in this generation. I don't think the boys in this generation have the balls to do what the boys in that generation did.
Or the kids in this generation. I don't think they have those cojones either. Just
I mean, it
put
was,
it delicately.
and just, I mean, knowing you're going to step off that ship
Yep.
and probably take a bullet immediately, and yet they still did it. It was just
Exactly.
mind blowing.
It is. It is, man, it takes a lot of courage, and they didn't know if they were coming back, and they'd already been through 3.5 years of terrible war because we were fighting down in Africa, we were fighting down in Italy, in Spain, all over the world, and you just got to think, man, you get in this little box, and you go ashore. And it's terrible weather, and the waves are high, and you're getting seasick anyway. I mean, that takes a lot of oomph and fortitude, if I may say.
Oh man, you're not kidding. You are not kidding. So yeah, so D-Day today, and unfortunately, it's forgotten. I haven't seen the media. I've seen the media really silent with it,
Yeah.
which is sad. I guess I'm not surprised with the media the way it is today, but just surprised that it's not more of brought up, to the forefront or for some attention on it. But what do you do?
Well, I agree, and I think we ought to bring it to everybody's attention, especially today, June 6th. I mean, at about 5:00. Well, it was last night for us because they're 5 hours ahead. But in the early morning hours, they went ashore on the beaches of Normandy, France. Can you name
Is there
one of the
anybody
beaches?
still alive with that?
I think we do have some World War II veterans that did make it ashore on D-Day that are still alive. I know.
Crazy.
Yeah, my uncle, he was in Japan in the Pacific theater, but he's still alive. So
Crazy.
yes, sir. Hey, Sarah, welcome to the show.
Sarah, what's up?
No.
Make sure you tell your friends. We're live. We're going to be live again. And I know you can't see me. I'm assuming my picture's still frozen. Is that right?
It looks frozen to me. Can anybody else see Spanky? Spanky, this is Spanky without his big toe. He didn't want to go live because he's missing a toe.
Yeah, that's not the case. That's not it at all. But some people are reaching out, wanting to know if we're still going to be doing the show, if we're still going to be beans and
what's up with
weenies.
that? Are we just going to be a weenie?
I know, right? So I'm here to set the record straight. I'm not going nowhere. Even during this healing process that I've got the next 4 or 5 months, still going to be here, still going to have the show, still going to do our quickies. Everything will be the same, I promise. But thanks for looking out. And it's kind of cool that people would ask, I guess. So I appreciate that.
Well, is it going to be the same? Because you're not 100% you.
Well, I'm 98.3% me.
I guess so, because they only took one toe.
They just took one toe and a little bit of the foot. So
nice.
Yeah, I'm okay.
And you're healed. You feel better.
I'm okay. I'm good.
I'm glad to hear that.
Well, thanks, brother. Thanks. And it's weird doing it from the hospital because I don't know. I don't know how loud I can be and not be. So if I sound quiet, it's just because I don't know. I don't want Nurse Ratchet to come in here and smash the damn computer over my head or anything. So.
Oh.
I'm just saying, and I want to apologize in advance too, because they may pop in and out, asking questions or taking my blood or whatever. So I just wanted to. Well, actually, you guys don't need to worry about it. You can't see any of that, I guess. So
No,
we're okay
we'll hear a voice in the background. I mean, can you see us? That's the.
I can see you guys beautifully, man.
Yeah, well,
I mean, I've got you blown up all over my wall in here, and I am looking like Bill Gates. I don't even know what that picture is.
Well, you're very pensive. I'll try to do it like this too.
Thank you. Yeah, just cup the hands.
Don't move.
Say a couple words.
I was going to say you look like Steve Jobs in the last stages of his life. Not Bill Gates.
You're right.
What are you
if the
talking
face
about?
About 200 pounds skinnier and dying, I'd look just like him.
Yeah, 200 pounds.
200 pounds. Speaking of dying, where are we at with our celebrity death watch? Are we any?
That's a good question. Have we had any movement on the celebrity death watch?
I don't know. I know Sarah was real close. She had 2, I think, in the top 10.
2 in the top 10. No, let's see here. So we'll do a quick comparison and see where Sarah is hanging out in the celebrity death watch. Just give me a minute. Let me get to it. Here.
I'll give you all the time in the world, sunshine.
Well, thank you very much. And you need to encourage everybody to jump over to Facebook and catch it live because we're gonna do a kind of a tribute, something I found great.
Yeah. Do that. If you want to watch this, by all means, which we want you to do, definitely go to Facebook and check us out if you can. Scooter's put together something specifically for D-Day, so it's very, very, very cool. So log on to Facebook, watch us on Facebook there. It's not normally that we push Facebook, but in this case we will. Or again, you got Podbean that you can catch us on. You got iHeartRadio, you got YouTube, you got, oh my gosh.
Apple iTunes.
iTunes,
Twitch,
Spotify. We're everywhere. So if you can't watch it, at least tune in and listen to us, but watch it on Facebook to really get a cool little show, not just us, but I mean another show that Scooter put together. So check that out for sure. Yeah,
you'll get to see some graphics because you're just gonna on the Podbean side of the world. You're just gonna hear some. You're gonna hear some music.
Yeah,
and it's very, very uplifting music, but you won't get to see the slideshow that I put together. Which
is it like 2 Live Crew Me So Horny?
It's pretty close to that. It's like right. 2 Live John Philip Sousa. Me So
that was their backup group.
That was the warm up group.
Yeah.
So when 2 Live was in concert, get a little marching going on, getting things warmed up.
Right.
So, yeah, but no, and it's just I'll be candid with you. Hopefully, you'll be able to see it too, because it's. Man, I found some things that just made me feel that this world is really messed up. I'm talking truly messed up. I'm talking messed up beyond freaking belief.
Well, yeah.
So anyway, we'll get back to that. We'll segue into that. We'll have a little musical interlude. It's not like a minute long or something. But, all right. So, Celebrity Death Watch. Let's see. I believe M is still leading. I think M.
You got to be kidding me.
No, I think M, Norman Lloyd, he's gone. And I think, let's see. So M has got a few in the top 10. Marsha Hunt. But let's see here. Who have we lost?
Dang it.
I tell you. No, everything's still pretty much the same. You're
and the old man, he got Clint Eastwood. He just turned 91 today. I don't think he's going anywhere.
No, Clint, Dolly Parton, and Betty White.
Yeah,
they signed that pact in blood,
which is weird because Troy picked Betty White. Never mind. I didn't think I picked Barry White, but I did forget Troy picked Barry White.
Betty White, not Barry. Barry's gone. If he would have picked Barry, he would have been in the leaderboard too.
Yeah, you had to pick a lot. You had to pick live people. Yeah.
Yes, they had to be alive when you picked them. Then maybe after that.
Right.
But,
Right.
now we had some notable deaths, but I'm not showing.
Well, she's got she had Norman Lloyd. You said he's gone, right?
He's gone. Bob
Son.
Barker and Marcia Hunt. I thought maybe Bob Barker because I saw some news, but no, he's still with us.
He's still harassing models.
That's
he's okay.
correct. And dogs. You know, he likes to harass the animals.
It's spray and neuter your pets.
That's correct. And love them. But you can't when they're spayed and neutered.
Well, you can, but just don't feel the same.
No.
It's just awkward.
It's not as naughty, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So
M, I'm coming for you. I'm close.
Yeah, no. Tony Bennett, Mel Brooks, Harry Belafonte? No, you're not anywhere close.
Not any. Okay, well, whatever, M.
I don't know.
Whatever.
I'll
still come to the store, but whatever.
Exactly. All right.
Man. So I was going through my notes for the show today, and somebody sent me this story. They found a way. Well, first they asked, "What do you guys think? Is this creative or romantic or borderline stalking?" And it just caught my eye. I was like, "Ooh, what is this? What's going on?" Because you know how we love the dirt. But there was a woman named Carmen who found out her boyfriend was cheating. So obviously she breaks up with him, blocked his number, blocked him on social media. You know, you get the treatment.
Right.
The guy always denied that he cheated. He never cheated. He said, I do a lie detector test, blah, blah, blah. But he wanted to keep pleading his case. And she said, absolutely not. She blocked him. But he had no way to get in touch with Carmen. So he figured out a way to contact her through Netflix.
What?
Well, because they were still sharing an account. So Netflix allows up to 5 profiles that show up side by side when you launch the app. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So he kept changing the names of each profile to write notes to her. It's hilarious. There's one that says, "I swear I'm innocent." Another one says, "I love you." Third one says, "Talk to me on WhatsApp." So I thought, how freaking hilarious is this? The dude still found a way to get in contact with her. I don't know if she ever called him, but I don't know. I mean, is it romantic or cheesy, or what would you call it?
You're finding an app, Netflix, that you go through to reach out to.
Yeah, I mean, is that weird?
It's very weird. And my beautiful daughter just piped in and said she would have gotten her own Netflix account.
Yeah, Graham. I see Graham there. There we go. Yeah, Graham, welcome, by the way.
She's a longtime listener, first-time user of Netflix.
Yeah.
Did I say that right or wrong? I said that wrong.
You said that wrong, but we knew what you meant.
There you go.
So Graham says it's awful. Okay.
I think that's stalking. Holy crap.
But I mean, how else is this dude supposed to plead his case?
He's supposed to move on, is what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to move on.
Poor little fella. He just wants to tell her he loves her.
No, that time for that is over. Time for that is done. You just need to move on.
Graham said he is not. All right. All right.
He's trying something else. That's correct.
Well, hey, I gave him A for effort and A+ for creativity.
Ah, all right.
I mean, who would have thought you could do that on Netflix? Seriously.
Well, you could probably do it on just about anything. You could probably sneak into the Roku and get a hold of somebody, but I don't want to give anybody those ideas.
Yeah, nice job, buddy. Way to go on that one.
Netflix.
You totally just gave all the creepers new ideas.
Oh. Well, you know, in some of these great, wonderful smart televisions we have, they actually have cameras.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Do you remember all of that? Because they were spying on people.
Right.
And it's not real difficult to find a camera out there because cameras advertise themselves out on the network saying, "Hey, I'm a webcam," and then it's not too hard to start one up.
That's very true. That's very true. Graham says she would have gave him an F for invading space.
Yeah, Space Invader, get him out of there. I'm proud. I'm proud. Now,
oh my gosh.
Nurse Lee, I've got to ask: Is Nurse Dito there with you, or is Nurse Dito snoozing? Because they work the night shift where they're at.
Oh, they're nurses. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, that's my middle. That's my little nurse.
Okay.
Taking care of the world's population, runny noses, COVID, all of that.
Missing toes. Did you send her that picture?
No, I'm not going to either because I love her. I'm not going to send her the picture of your toeectomy. Oh, Nurse Dito's sleeping it off, I guess. We won't talk about that drinking problem. But anyway.
Listen, you can only save so many lives, okay?
Well, you're correct on that. Only
they get tired after a while.
Yeah. So since Nurse Lee is on here, I want to throw this out here, and I already talked to you about this. We're going to play a little game because
I love games.
These are fun individuals, and we'll set it up for our next live show. When you're home and you're not worrying about Nurse Ratchet coming in, breaking the laptop over your head,
right?
We're going to play Where in the World Are the Nurses? Because my beautiful progeny and offspring is doing something fantastic. She's traveling around, hopefully the world someday, but around the country, taking care of people.
Oh, so she's a traveling nurse.
She's a traveling nurse.
That's badass. Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to catch up with her, and we're going to get her and her partner to give us some clues as to where she is, where they are in the world. And then we'll let the audience guess as to where they might be. And haven't talked to them. They're freaking awesome. They gave some great clues for where they're at now, and I'll get that queued up maybe on the next live show we have, and
that would be awesome. That would be a lot of fun, actually.
And we'll put it on the website so you can put your entries, you can put your guesses up there, send us an email. Let us know where you think they are, and you just may be the winner of some Beans and Weenie merch.
Hey.
So
tell me you wouldn't feel badass walking the streets with a Beans and Weenies t-shirt. Come on,
man. I can't wait to get them in because I want to wear mine. I'll just sleep in it.
Hell yeah, I want to wear mine. Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
And we've got some new Beans and Weenie merch because we're going to be launching today. We've got a new thing you're letting me do. Did you know you were going to let me do this?
I will let you do whatever your little heart desires.
Okay. Well, this includes you. As soon as we break you out of that penitentiary you're in.
Oh God, yeah.
Then we'll have it all together. But we're gonna be doing a new episode of Backyard Gourmet today.
Yes.
I'm excited about it.
I am too.
It's an inaugural, but it'll be better when you're here and you can actually, do something.
I'm very excited about it because and I'm not just saying this because you're my buddy, and I'm not just saying this because you're here with me, but I'm saying it because it's absolutely true. This man knows how to cook. I kid you not. This man can cook a steak, ribs, burger. If it's edible,
possum.
If it's edible, he'll cook it, and he doesn't only cook it, but he makes it better than sex. So
I give it the proper amount of love.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So I'm excited for this new program, for this. So are you going to do them like every week, or what's your plan?
We're gonna put something together. This is better than the Pioneer Woman. I'm going to get you some real down-home cooking recipes and tips and tricks and things. And we're going to try them out, and we're actually going to have the benefit of these tips and tricks. And then, maybe you guys will send us something to try. Maybe we can do some, cardinals on the half shell, see how those taste.
Yes.
And we'll just, we'll do it at Casa de Scooter because I've got all the implements of destruction and everything here.
Nice.
So we can kick that off here in just a little bit or whenever you want to, because man, it's queued up, ready to go, brother. You just you let.
How long is each episode now?
Well, we're going to shoot for about 10 minutes. Nothing too, because my ADHD will kick in and we'll be off picking flowers in the yard. I don't think nobody wants to see that.
The ADHD is going to kick in.
That's
Oh
correct.
God.
So,
I'm excited because, like I said, you can cook, man. So I'm excited for your hints and secrets. You don't give them to me, so this is probably the only way I'm going to find out.
you know who else can cook? And this is kind of like a family thing, and this just inspires me all the time. But my little daughter, Nurse Lee, she is an amazing chef. I don't know why she went into medicine. She should have opened her own restaurant. And I'll just tell you, if you weren't diabetic, boy, I would turn you on to some of those great things that she does because I've got homemade cinnamon rolls in the freezer that are
Oh, you
just
turn me on. You turn me on a lot, anyways. Forget the diabetes. That's got nothing to do with it. You turn me on anyway. So
I got you. All right.
PBG, welcome to the show, my friend.
PBG.
Um, so all right, so I'm excited for that. Now, when's that going down?
Well, we'll launch that here just a little bit, a little further into the show. We got to get the daily updates. I mean, like, what the hell's going on with you? How are you doing? I know you're minus a toe. We were going to do the things that Spanky can no longer do while he's missing his toe. We'll save that for next week.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a whole lot I'm not going to be able to do because I refuse to let this thing beat me. So I've been in this hospital since Wednesday. They have amputated my left big toe and a little bit of my foot. And that's where I'm at, man. I'm waiting to go home. I'm in wheelchair now for the next 4 to 5 months. They say they absolutely want no heavy weight on my toes, on my feet. I've got to learn how to transfer to bed to chair, all that good stuff. They've been working on me with that here. But yeah, no pressure on my feet, which is going to feel weird, and I still have those weird phantom pains they were telling me with my big toe. I still feel like my toe's there and I feel like I'm still having pains with my toe, even though it's not there.
Yep.
It's really weird. It is. It's very, very weird. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm just chilling at the hospital, enjoying their food. Matter of fact, the other day I had baked salmon with rice, some nice green beans with that, and some sugar-free pudding, for dessert. So it's not too bad. The food here is amazing.
I was going to ask, what has been your favorite meal? How would you rate this hospital food? Because normally it's like crap, eating cardboard.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being, I'd hurt myself on purpose just to come back in for the food. I'd give it a 3, almost 4.
3, almost 4. Wow.
Yeah.
This hospital actually has food, is what you're saying.
Oh, listen, they have a menu. Now, normally when you go to a hospital, you're stuck. You eat, you get what you get.
Right.
They have that here, except there's a menu that you can order. And if you put in your order before a certain time, they'll give you that food instead.
Wow. So it's just like a restaurant. Put in your order.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Lindsay, hey, what's going on?
And the tow truck driver came and
took what was his. Yeah. That's exactly right. So yeah, the food here is awesome. The nurses, everybody's been, like I said, they've just all been very, very cool. But I am ready to go home. I'm ready to put my stinky self in a shower and just chill at my house with my family, my dogs, and just relax.
There you go. Even the new dog, Eugene or Freddie, or what is his name?
Elliot. Yes, Elliot.
Elliot.
Eugene? What the Elliot? Who names their dog Eugene?
You named it Elliot. I thought I wasn't far off. It began with an E.
It goes because we have a Lexi, so you got to sound elegant. We have a Lexi and an Elliot.
Lexi and Elliot.
So
that's sorry.
You guys, yeah, you better be. I'll have him piss on you next time we come over. I don't even care.
Well, he already tried. So
I don't even care.
I'm going to bring Toby over. Toby will take care of him. That's all there is to it.
Oh, man.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. And like I said, I promise we'll keep the shows going. Like I said, nothing's going to slow me down with this thing. We'll still have fun like we're doing right now. I'm pretty sure there's not a whole lot of shows that can say they did a live show from a hospital. I think we're up there as far as originality goes.
I think we're pulling in the originality demographic. No hospital shows. Except, on TV, they do those segments where, ladies get pregnant and then they go in and interview them in the middle of the birth of the child. Yeah, yes. The weather's going to be great, but... I
Well,
remember some of those.
I asked if we could do a show while they're taking my toe. That was an absolute no. So
Oh, they wouldn't give you the local anesthetic. That would have been cool.
yeah, man. Let me tell you. So they wheeled me into the room, right? And the last thing I remember, the guy says, "I'm gonna give you some. Just take the edge off. Is that okay?" And I said, "Yeah, that'll be." I was out.
This is your captain speaking.
Here's your anesthetic.
I was flying high, baby. I was flying high, but yeah, yeah, that's crazy, absolutely crazy, and no pain. By the way, I'm having no pain,
Phantom pains.
and the doctor is pretty weirded out by that. I mean, I haven't asked for any pain relieving medicine. There's no pain from this.
Wow.
And I think that has something to do with the neuropathy, which maybe I should be extremely thankful for in this situation. But absolutely no, I mean, nothing so far, knock on wood. So I'm so thankful for that, I guess. If there's a bright side to this, a silver lining, it would be that I'm not in pain. So I'll take that.
Yeah, you better be knocking on wood because that pain could come.
You better shut your mouth. It's not coming. Do you understand? It's not coming.
Fucking crazy, man.
That's what your doctors are running around saying. I tell you what.
Oh my God. No, it's not. It's not coming. I refuse to believe that.
So any
Iowa. I was going to tell you about Northwest Iowa, what happened last week, and I forgot all about it, but I wanted to tell you about this. Is a drunk driver that was arrested, but he caught an extra charge for a different sort of, let's call it a drinking problem. 6 a.m, cops get a report of a Ford Explorer parked in the middle of the road in a town of Little Rock, Iowa. It's about 5 miles from the Minnesota border. In the middle of the road, this car just parked. Boop. There they find 38-year-old Benjamin Gray, slumped over in his seat with his pants down around his thighs, toasted, blasted, just drunk.
Benjamin Gray, you are a winner. Toasted, drunk, pants around his ankles, you said?
Yeah. His eyes bloodshot, slurring his speech. So a cop puts him in the patrol vehicle and then goes back to search the car. We've all seen how they like PD, where they put him in the back seat and then they go back and they search their cars and whatever. Well, they end up finding a small amount of pot. They find a glass pipe in his center console. So he's now facing charges for drunk driving and drugs. But when the cop went back to his patrol car, it turns out Ben found an unopened can of Mountain Dew in the cop's cup holder and started drinking it. He just said, wait, hey, that's so bro. Give me this Mountain Dew. I'll take it. I don't know how he reached it. I don't know. I don't know how he got a hold of it, but he welcomed, or he helped himself to that Mountain Dew. So they tacked on an extra charge of 5th-degree theft. I didn't even know they had a 5th degree.
You went through all 4, and now you're up to 5th degree.
Yeah, I don't understand that at all.
I have no idea. Oh, brother. Only in Iowa. Isn't that more like South Dakota? Isn't that close enough? Wow. Northwest Iowa?
I mean, to be honest, it sounds like Florida, really.
Yes.
I mean, it sounds like Florida.
But
listen, there's stupid people all over the place.
Well, yeah, I found a
let's just be real.
Yeah.
And England is not to be excluded from this. If you're running from the cops and you hide out in a building, maybe you want to check the sign outside first. There's a suspected drug dealer in England that was trying to outrun the police in his car yesterday. They'll take off on foot right behind him. So he runs inside this random building, shuts the door, locks it, turns around, and the building is a police station.
Locks the door in the police station. He's not going to let those cops get out.
No way. I think he trashed the lobby when he realized his mistake. They had to close it down for a few hours to clean up, but they announced on Twitter that it was open to the public again, and for, quote, anyone looking to hide from police.
This is a safe space. You can come right in.
Oh my gosh. I just thought that was hilarious. Can you imagine running into a building? I read a story once that a guy did that, ran into a cop's retirement party. They tried to rob it. They thought it was just a restaurant, and there was a cop retirement party going on.
Just a restaurant, a whole bunch of cops in there. Hey, Bob, 40 years of service. You took down all the criminals.
Oh, wait, we got one more.
One more. This is a going away present.
You deserve that.
Yeah, you definitely deserve that. Definitely deserve that.
Good Lord.
I got there's people messaging me. I don't know what's. There's a lot of people messaging me all of a sudden. Is there anything happening in the world that I'm not aware of?
Well, there's all kinds of things happening in the world. What are they messaging you about?
Anything newsworthy? Anything?
Oh my goodness! I found so much newsworthy things. I tell you what, Texas. It feels like, for whatever reason, people are migrating out of Florida and they're moving over to Texas. And I'm not sure that this is something that we want to happen, because it's too close to us. I don't want them folks up here.
Right.
In the state of Texas, just in the last couple of days, in the state of Texas, there was a story that came out. A Texas mom opens fire on neighbors, tried to take out their puppy.
Whoa.
She didn't like it. And she, in turn, shoots her own son. Brilliance in the state of Texas.
What?
Yeah, Texas mom who opened fire on a rampaging puppy managed to shoot her own child instead, according to Houston police.
Now, wait a minute. Is this the same state where the guy used his kid to shoot up a house to practice?
No, that was in Florida. The drive-by practice with the paintballs, and then the kid got shot and run over.
Yeah, run over. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No. That was in Florida. This is in Houston, Texas. And I'm thinking it's just people are migrating. But they say here that Angelia Mia Vargas, 24, was charged with deadly conduct, discharge of a firearm, after she accidentally shot her 5-year-old son in Houston on Saturday, per authorities.
Wow.
Can you believe this?
But they're from Florida, right? You said?
They've got to be. There's just no way, maybe they left.
That's not a Texas thing.
That is not a Texas
thing. They just don't do that in Texas.
No. That's not a Texas thing. And
how do you confuse your kid with a dog?
I don't know. I don't know how that's done. Seriously. And it was a pit bull, 5-month-old pit bull. I don't know. Maybe she confused the ages.
Oh my God! I don't understand. I don't understand. There's that little bastard.
Take him out. He's rampaging. He's eating by flowers or something, or whatever it was.
So did the boy live? Does it say?
Yeah, boy lived. Boy is just injured, but she was charged with deadly discharge of a firearm.
Mm. She's never going to live that down. That boy every day is going to be like, man, Mom, dinner was good. Can you imagine if he would have killed me?
Yeah.
Like he's just going to rub it in
and chance green beans. Good Lord. Oh.
Look, Mom, I graduated. I wouldn't have on that day you shot me. You could have killed me. Like everything, he's just going to rub it in her face.
Hopefully.
Oh, my God.
Well, and that just brings me back. This young lady was 24 years old. We have done something incredibly wrong in raising our children. I don't know where in the world we went wrong. I guess letting the television raise our kids and abdicating to Hollywood, that's where the problem really comes in, I'm sure.
See, I'd argue that because I watched horrible movies. I listened to Two Live Crew. I listened to all that horrible rap. I've never assaulted anybody. I've never messed with the police. I've never raped anybody. I think it's parenting. You can't blame society's issues on TV and radio because it all falls back on the parents.
I think you may be correct. I don't know. I'm just looking for a scapegoat here. That's all I'm doing, because it really disparages me. And this is the perfect time. Holy crap! I've got to throw this out here. This is for you guys. I'm getting back into my East Coast dialect here. So for you guys on Podbean, you're just gonna hear a little bit of music in the background. But just jump over to Facebook, the Beans and Weenie Show, and check out the live, because I got a little. I was doing a little perusing on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I found some things, and this is really in honor of D-Day, and it's just a short, not even a minute long, but I'm going to cue this up, and I'm just going to play this, and then I'm going to get your thoughts afterwards. You tell me what you think about this, all right?
Okay.
All right, so we'll just bring it on in. Here we go, baby. You see a theme there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Really? Oh, just think if those poor kids on Omaha, Utah Beach would have had Twitter. What kind of tweets would they be coming out with?
Yeah. Can you imagine all the live shots, TikToks?
There you go. Well, I was running up the beach and my buddy Bobby over here, he lost his head. You can see his brains.
You could see his brains.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know, people in today's society they have terrible problems. Charging pet rent. I mean, come on. Really?
Who would unbelievable. So heartless and cruel.
Yeah. Tweet about not, pay more while you're working at that minimum wage job. And then, you get the letter from the United States government. We're very sorry. Your kid's dead. He gave his life.
Yeah.
To make sure that we could let people 75 years later tweet about pet rent.
Nah, they'll never get it. They'll never get it. And
I'm afraid.
That's unfortunate.
I am seriously afraid. I mean, you listen to and you watch some of the news, and I'm trying not to. I'm staying away from it these days. But you look at some of the news that's going on out there. Russia is getting more bold. Russia is building up their military. China is getting more bold. China's thumbing their nose at the United States. They had the audacity, not even 30 days into whatever his name is. What's his name again? Sleepy Joe? Yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
his presidency sat down at a table in Alaska to do some negotiating for whatever. And they had the nerve and the audacity to call the United States out on our human rights record.
Jeez.
I kid you not. I was going to use stronger language than that. But I'm afraid because these guys are building up their military. Of course, China is making islands out of nothing in the China Sea.
Right.
And their military bases. And you got Russia and Putin getting bolder. What's going to happen when they try to storm the shores in the United States? Who are we going to send out there to defend this country?
Not these pansies running around now.
It just, I don't know. I don't know where the world is going to.
I can't break my iPhone. I can't put it down.
I got to tweet. I got to give an update.
I have a tweet.
Hold on. I gotta tweet these. I gotta tweet these pants. They make my butt look good with all these pockets in them, and they're the nice shade of green battle dress uniform.
Oh man, yeah, it's scary, man. It is really scary. Hey, here locally, there was a thing on the news. Did you see that thing that happened at our lake?
Which lake? The one that sprung a leak up in Barnesdale? Or what are we talking about?
Talk about that big fight that happened at Keystone Reservoir.
No, we had a fight at Keystone? Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh, it's all over. Speaking of Facebook and Twitter and everything else, whatever. Yeah, I guess there was a huge fight, and this guy, they're wanting information on this guy who is seen on this video beating the piss out of a woman.
Out of a woman.
And of course, nobody's helping, because that's what we do. We got to record it first before we jump in and do anything. I'm surprised he didn't get shot, to be honest with you. I'm really surprised nobody just laid it out.
Wow. I did not see anything of that nature out there at that beautiful Keystone Lake. That makes me want to go visit there even less. But that's just
right. Exactly. So you just that just made me think, like you just said. I mean, nobody wants to do anything.
No.
Nobody wants to defend where they live. Nobody wants to stick up for the low man on the pole. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Well, defend the defenseless. Where did our responsibility to human nature go? It's just gone,
brother.
It's just disappeared. You know, you see the little old Asian lady getting beat on the sidewalk in New York. What are you going to do? Film it. Woohoo! Film it. This is going to make great TikTok, Twitter.
Yeah. Tweeter. Yeah. Oh, I sound like Sarah's dad when I say tweeter. Tweeter. Yeah, it's sad, and it's not going to change. I mean, it's not going to change. So
it's got to
for those of us that can defend, and those of us that can stick up for others, and those of us that are proud of the country we live in, then it's up to us. We're going to have to step up and do it. So don't worry, when the time comes and we're called to arms, you're going to run to that neighbor that you used to think was a crazy guy because he had a gun. You're going to run to him first to have him help you. So, I don't know. It's a scary world. That's all I'm saying.
Get off my property.
Yeah. Scary world. That's all I'm saying. Scary world.
And I was just looking for that story. I haven't, I find other great things in here. Let's see here. Man killed in Okmulgee, Oklahoma. Police are asking for help. That just happened. Yeah. Tulsa woman recovering after fight led to shooting.
That may be it.
No, this is not at Keystone. This is in our great city proper. And you know what makes the headlines here? The former Tiger King star, Jeff Lowe, arrested for DUI in Oklahoma City. That's top of the news today.
That's the news, baby. That's where we're at.
That's it.
Yeah, no kidding. Speaking of news, people are heading home, going back to work. Things are starting to turn around. Things are starting to become a little bit more normal, I guess we could say. So they did a poll on people going back to work after being home for a year. 52%. This is the craziest list I've ever seen. 52% of people in a recent survey say they're looking forward to going back to work, but more than 4 in 5 will miss something about working from home. And then they break it down. So I broke it down to the top 10 things that people will miss the most from working from home now that they got to go back to the office. Not having to commute. I mean, now you got to get up a little earlier, got to get dressed, put on your war paint for the day.
I like to put on my war paint.
Right. Waking up later, being home for package deliveries, working in comfy clothes or naked. That's disturbing.
Well, we've seen a rash of naked people on Zoom.
My God.
Or going to the bathroom.
What's that?
Going to the bathroom while you take your Zoom meeting
on Zoom.
with you.
Absolutely.
Forget.
Being able to have lunch or eat snacks whenever you want, being able to do housework during the day whenever you want, a quieter environment, the feeling of home. And lastly, now this is odd, and I don't know where they work, and I feel for them, but I'm kind of scared for them, not having to share a bathroom with coworkers.
They just want to walk into the bathroom, drop trowel, and let things go.
I guess.
Just let it all out. Oh.
When I go to the pool to drop my kids off, I want to do it the way I want to do it.
You don't want to have to worry who's sitting out there beside the
noises that come out of me at that time aren't something that everyone should hear.
I agree. I don't
So
want
when
to.
you go back to work, you have to hold it in a little bit. You kind of have to like squeeze it out a little bit at a time. It's horrible.
It is. And you know what? Spanky, I got to ask, while you're in prison there, I mean, what's that like? You got everybody watching you. Oh, sorry. You're not in prison. You're in the hospital. I'm sorry.
They have me pissing in these what I call Kool-Aid jugs. I can't because I can't put any weight on my feet. So
Yeah.
I'm pissing in these Kool-Aid jugs, and it's uncomfortable because they do come in and out. They don't. You have no shame when you're in the hospital. I mean, I'm in the
Why
middle of
should you?
peeing. They walk in and out. They don't care.
I hear you. I'm just watching Sarah's calling you out.
I know. I did go to the bathroom during one of our calls at work.
meeting.
I did. I was like, "Hey, hang on, I gotta go to the bathroom."
Hey, Landon, are you in here too?
Oh man, Sarah, shut up! Why you gotta get
Giving away
all
the
in my
secrets.
biz like that? Stay in your lane, man.
I think that's awesome.
Hey, you Peloton?
Yeah.
You heard about that?
No. What's a Peloton?
You know those exercise things that they kind of pep you up while you're doing your exercise. Keep going. You're almost there.
You mean the people on the other side of that screen? You got this, Peloton. They can't break you. They don't know your whole blah blah.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
I used to be one of those.
Somebody needs to slap your mama.
I have a audio, and I hope it plays of a Peloton instructor's inappropriate pep talk.
Ooh.
Now, this is not a joke. This is not something we put together. This isn't anything we did. This is original, recorded off the Peloton instructor's pep talk. So let me play. Hopefully you can hear it. If you can't hear it, let me know. But let me pull it up here. I was dying. All right, here we go.
You did not survive a pandemic to fake an orgasm, okay? So you got two options. A little bit of show and tell, a little bit of communication. You get naked, you're like, hey, let's try some things. And like, if you like it, say so. And if I like it, I'll say so. You communicate. Use words. Harder, slower, softer, faster. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't work out, it's got to go. All right.
Oh, my God.
What in the hell was that all about? You like it a little slower, a little faster. Use your words. Come on, we're going to get naked on the
I don't
Peloton.
understand how that's working out. Well, I mean, I get how that's working out, but
yeah. What was he expecting? That's the question. Holy crap.
I don't understand the Peloton thing anyways.
You ride a bike and you watch a screen. I think it's awesome. Spicoli. Hey, Spicoli, welcome to the show.
Oh, Spicoli's checking in. All right.
Yeah. Spicoli's married to a nurse.
Gosh, hold on a minute. hold that thought.
Uh-oh. Are you going to the bathroom?
No, they came. They shut my door.
Oh, you're making way too much noise. Uh-oh.
See, that's what I was waiting for Nurse Ratched to come in, but I don't think she wants to be on video, so I think it saved me.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we need to get a picture. We need to get Nurse Ratched introduced onto.
No, the hell we don't. No, we don't.
Why not?
I don't think you understand, dude. I'm scared to sleep when she's working.
Well, okay, so Nurse Ratched, can you give us some context here? Because I'm going back to One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I don't know if everybody else in this entire audience may get that reference. Tell us a little bit more about Nurse Ratched.
Yeah, it's from the One Who Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. She was just the mean, straight face, straight and narrow nurse. Just good God. I mean, how would you explain it?
Well, she was hateful. She was mean. She didn't like the patients. Why the hell was she working in that job? Man, she used to have some sadistic fantasies, I guess. Or somebody at home didn't like her. I don't know.
So does my nurse. So does my nurse.
Ah, so your nurse.
I think she has dreams where she makes love to needles. I don't know.
Powdering
It's
your
just
whisker biscuits.
yeah. I don't know. I think when she sees a bedpan, she gets excited. It's just weird.
That's a whole different fetish. Let's not go down that road.
My God.
Lord. My kids are listening. Stop that.
So yeah, she is kind of man alive. And she is working today. So I was like, oh crap. I gotta do my show. Hopefully she doesn't come in and hit me or anything like that.
Well, barbecue my ham hocks.
Be quiet. Here comes Nurse Ratchet.
That was Nurse Ratchet. But it's all good. It's all good. She's, I do my own thing right here. She don't care.
There you go.
Oh, Mrs. Terry's messaging me. All right, she'll be up here later to see me. My kids can't see me because of this fake demic that's going on. It's unfortunate because my kids want to see me so bad, but they won't let them. And Terry, Mrs. Spanky, tries to come up here, and she had to. Hold on.
Ruh-roh. Everybody, don't.
Hey, how are you?
So this is no fun because the camera's not working. I'm kind of.
That's right. That's what you get. You walked in the middle of my podcast. Sorry about that. No, you're fine. It's okay. No, you got to do your job. It's okay.
Sticky, take some blood. Let's see that.
This is Emily. She's the nice one. So.
Oh, Emily.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
Emily's. She's gonna. Oh, she's just gonna. That's no fun.
I'll get an
It's
extra
just your blood
chocolate
pressure.
pudding. That's what I'm gonna get.
Yeah, if you want one, I'll get you one.
There we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. She's got to do my blood pressure. Hang on. See how much you guys irritate me.
Yeah, let's see.
This is your captain speaking.
Don't laugh. It's going to elevate it. We want to know, what's your diastolic and systolic? That's the big question here. Does taking a toe off, does that lower that by about 10 points? I may have to take 2 toes off.
It's still going. Hold on.
Oh, gosh. You know what? This would probably be an opportune time to launch the Backyard Gourmet.
Sure. Oh, wait. Whoa. You guys irritate me. It's 130 over 88.
That's not bad. That's not even pre-hypertensive. Come on, you goof. Kidding?
Thank
I
you,
can rock
Emily.
those numbers. I'm talking 178 over 100.
No, we don't need that.
Yeah.
We don't need that at all.
No strokes today, please.
Bless J has entered the studio. Welcome, Bless J.
Hey, bless Jay.
And Spicoli, no rectal thermometer. That is not happening.
But the anal swab he did beg for. I know that for a fact.
However, I did have the doctor come in and he was telling me, I was telling him about the podcast, and he would literally fit in with the show perfectly. But he was telling me about patients when he worked in the ER. He can't say where or anything like that, but he was telling me stories. He had a patient come in who was having really bad stomach pains. Like, this poor guy could barely walk. So they brought him back to the ER and he's kind of pushing, they push on your stomach and the boy's, in pain. He says this is about a 16, 17-year-old boy. And they were asking him, what did you eat? If you had any changes to your diet, when's the last time you shit? They do all that stuff. And everything seemed normal. So he was really, really confused. And the boy says, well, once he poops it out, it'll probably be better. And the doctor's like, well, what did you eat? And he goes, well, it's not what I ate, but me and my girlfriend were experimenting and there's a spatula that she used that went up in him and never came back out.
Oh, brother. I don't know what to say about that.
Oh, and that's what I did. I was like, oh my God. So they had to go in and stretch it a little bit to pull the spatula out.
Reverse speculum.
Oh my God. I can't imagine the pain.
Yeah. That how in the heaven do you even think a spatula is a sex toy?
I knew you were going to ask that, and I asked him, and you know what his response was?
What?
They used the spatula to try to to try and get back the flashlight that was already up there.
You jerk.
So I was like, oh my gosh. So I asked him, I was like, hey, you've got to tell me what other things have you plucked from butts? Because like that can't be the only thing. You know what I mean? That can't be the only time that happened, because there's been times as a kid, like I wanted to put something in there just because, you know, it happens. All
What?
right? You don't act like you've never, just shut up. Don't act like you've never wondered.
Nope, I never have. Exit only.
Oh, just
Sorry.
me. Oh. Well, anyways, so he says
there's a
he
revelation.
said he's had to retrieve. So you got the flashlight, the spatula. He had to retrieve at one point a yard dart.
A yard dart.
A yard dart.
A yard dart. It's 12 inches long.
Well, apparently he can handle it. So
Evidently.
evidently, right? And then the oddest thing that he said out of this whole list, and he went over it like it was normal. Like when he read it, it was normal to him. Like he just kept going down this list, and he's frozen fish, somebody, some way, somehow, did the old frozen fish up the keister.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah. So I was like, oh my God, what are people think? I'm like you. What are you thinking?
What the hell?
I only sing it because it's in the song.
Hey, only put it up there because it's a fish stick. Need to be warmed
Like,
up.
Who sits down and goes, I wonder what it would feel like if I shoved a flashlight in my ass. Huh.
Back that up right there.
Yeah, right there. Question is, what kind of flashlight is it? Is it a little
Oh
one?
my God.
Or is it the nightstick size?
No, but the big mag lights.
There you
Oh.
go. Yeah, well, you can run over them, freeze them.
Oh
A
God.
little rectal exploration with the mag light. That's something they can put in their commercial.
Oh my
Our lights
God.
are tough.
Ugh. No, there's no way. There's absolutely no way.
It's gotta hurt, Sarah. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to broach that subject.
I think I'd faint, man. I mean, come on.
I think it'd be worse than fainting.
Oh my God. It's like the donkey shows in Mexico. That shit's not cool.
Well, no, that's funny.
Ow! We got a bleeder!
But that's a whole different story. Oh, sorry. I was taken back to Tijuana.
Oh my God.
Never mind.
So just remember that.
I don't
That's,
want
like
to.
you said,
Do I have
it's
to?
it's an exit, not an opening, like you said.
It's correct. It's one way.
Oh,
Unless you go to
freaking A.
prison like Spanky, where he got his nickname.
Hey, we missed National Cheese Day.
We missed National Donut Day.
Yeah, we missed a lot of cool things this week.
Would you hurry up and do your sentence and get the hell out of there? wanna
I
get
know.
back to
Tell me
normal.
about it. Gosh, dang. So National Cheese Day, perfect time. I had a top weird but true facts you never knew about cheese.
Lay
Cheese
it
was
on me,
made.
baby.
All right. So cheese was first made, believe it or not, 7,000 years ago. And that's just your slice of Velveeta. Very, very interesting.
That brings up a whole host of questions. 7,000 years ago.
Correct. The variety of cheese most likely to need therapy is blue cheese.
Say that one more time.
The variety of cheese most likely to need therapy is blue cheese.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
get some therapy for that crusty, moldy crap.
99% of the people who cut the cheese blame the dog.
Of course.
Yes. The most expensive cheese in the world is made from the milk of a donkey, although it would probably cost a lot less if it was called ass cheese. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That'd make a whole new market for it right there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what do you get? Where are you going? Well, I'm going to go ahead and go get me some ass cheese.
Yeah.
I'll get it from the emergency room. Saturday Night Smoke. Hey, welcome to the show, brother.
Welcome.
Despite what you've seen in cartoons, the holes in Swiss cheese are not large enough to hide the average field mouse. And
Sure they are.
lastly, people who love cheese are called turophiles, which is Greek for cleanse. So
Say that one
I
more
just thought
time.
I'd share. Yeah, people who love cheese are called turophiles, which is Greek for clinically obese. So I just thought I'd throw those out there. Just some facts I wanted to share with everybody.
I thought
you
you
know.
said turdophiles for a minute. I had to get confirmation on that.
Oh my God, what is wrong with you?
Well, there's a long list of things, but we don't have time to go into that. This is just a
God.
hour and a half show.
The nacho cheese they give you at sports stadiums is also used as a building material. I just wanted to throw that extra one in there.
It is. It is.
Mm-hmm.
I've used that. Sealed holes with it. It's pretty good. Better than spackle.
And that powder from mac and cheese box tastes perfectly good on its own. Just a little hint.
What?
Yeah.
That's like trying to get the taste dust from the ramen noodles to taste like anything.
Hey, you do what you gotta do.
I guess you do.
You do what you gotta do. Lactose intolerant people can eat cheese because lactose intolerance is a condition white people made up so they could moan about something. So
Bada bing.
you can eat that. Yeah, you
Go
can
ahead.
eat that. And lastly, cheese is highly addictive, especially when you snort it. I got that from a friend. So
You didn't
just
try
let it
that
be known.
yourself? Those are
What's
some-
that?
You didn't try that yourself? Snorting cheese?
No, not yet.
All right. Not even when somebody cuts the cheese, you don't snort it?
No. I did not inhale.
You and Brother Clinton.
and Billy.
Anyway.
Oh, and lastly, somebody just sent this to me. This is pretty good. The bloodstream of the average Wisconsin resident contains 60% fondue.
That is true. The dairy state.
Thanks for sending that in. That was hilarious. Oh my God.
That is awesome. So now we get
Some birthdays today I think we need to talk about.
Do we? Well, first I want to know, has your blood pressure gone down since you were at like that stellar rate of 133/88? Good Lord. Are you calming down now? Have you been breathing
Yeah.
deeply? Because nobody can see you except me.
Well, you guys were working me up on the damn useless kids these days, so I had to calm down from that.
Well, exactly.
I had to calm down, you jerk. Kid Rock's DJ, Uncle Cracker, is 47. Can I even say that anymore? Can you say
Is
that
that
today?
legal? I don't know.
I don't. I mean, I'm not offended, but I don't.
How does he spell it?
I don't know
guess
how
that's the
that works.
question. Does he know how to
Yeah.
spell?
So Uncle Cracker, or maybe we should call him Uncle Caucasian, is 47.
47.
We've got. Remember Benny Fazio on The Sopranos?
It rings a bell.
Yeah, Max Casella. He's 54.
Okay. No, wait a minute. Benny. Okay. So he was actually with Doogie Howser, wasn't he?
He was on Doogie Howser too. As
Yeah, he was
Vinny, I
Doogie's
think.
best. Yeah. So he's like 54.
Yeah.
Oh, he's an old man.
He's 54. Yeah, 54. Paul Giamatti is 54 as well.
God, he looks like he's 90. He played.
Yeah, that guy looks like he has not had a good life at all.
Yeah,
Seriously, he does. He just looks absolutely horrible.
he does, and he played John Adams. I didn't know he lived that long. Jeez.
Nancy on Roseanne, Sandra Bernhard is 66.
Nancy on Roseanne.
Yeah.
Oh, Sandra Bernhardt. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, she's-
that nasty.
She's that weird,
individual.
ugly one.
Yeah. That makes bad jokes. She's kind of like the Kathy Griffin of Roseanne.
Oh my God! Actually, if Kathy Griffin and Rosie O'Donnell could have a child together, that's who it would be.
Yep. Sarah Bernhardt.
Sarah Bernhardt. Jimmy Jam is 62. I got a quick story about Jimmy Jam. So he's a producer. I mean, he's done pretty much all of Janet Jackson's music. He's done music with Usher, Boyz II Men, Mariah Carey, Prince, TLC, and most importantly, Color Me Bad. But when I worked at a cable company in Minnesota, I had to go to this house. The gardener had cut the cable. So I had to go to the house to restore the cable. And it just so happened to be Jimmy Jam's house. And this dude's house is exactly what you would think a Hollywood person's home would be. He has kids' bedrooms. I would say they're probably 3-4 stories. The kids' bedrooms are like on the 3rd or 4th floor. He has water slides coming from the kids' rooms down to the pool, which can convert to an indoor or outdoor pool, depending if you want to shut the glass or not.
Nice. That's just a good dad. Man.
Oh my gosh. His house was so incredible, and he was so cool. And at that time, I got starstruck. That was before my radio days. So I got starstruck and I was like, but yeah, his house. Oh my, it looks out over Lake Minnetonka. It looks over Lake Minnetonka.
Oh,
I mean,
nice.
a beautiful, beautiful scenery. So
Sweet.
I just thought I'd share that with you. So yeah, Jimmy Jam, 62. So is Colin Quinn. He's 62.
What has Colin Quinn done these days? I mean, he was like on Saturday night something or other. Or...
Coke off hookers' boobs, probably. That's
off
about
the
all
navels.
I can think of.
Yeah, I think you're right. The navels.
Yeah. And Steve Vai.
Oh, my man Stevie Vai? How old is he?
61.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, he's worked with, Frank Zappa, Ozzy, Whitesnake. I mean, that dude.
Everybody.
Yeah.
He's been with everybody.
He's one of my favorites.
I am very much impressed by Stevie. He's got some talent, and he was in, if I remember correctly, and you guys in the studio audience can certainly correct me if I'm wrong, but Crossroads.
Oh, they
with,
will.
Ralph Macchio. I think he had a little guitar duel with Stevie Vai, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was in that Crossroads movie. Absolutely.
Yeah, and he was also in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
And I believe in that movie, Ralph Macchio played the guitar himself.
Yes, Ralph did. Ralphie is he's a guitar prodigal son.
Yeah, that was a cool movie. That was a great movie.
I thought it was.
Actually, that's one family night. We're gonna have to watch that.
Yeah, and
I totally forgot about that. Yeah. We're gonna have to watch that.
That's
for sure.
That's a good movie.
And lastly, to make you feel old,
Yeah.
to make you feel like, oh my God, what is going on? Nightmare on Elm Street.
Uh-oh.
Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
In the first 8 movies, it was Robert Englund.
Yes.
He's now 74.
Another day?
Hang on, it's my favorite Nurse Sue.
Hey.
I guess, I don't know. I haven't really heard anything.
Okay. Did she come by?
Yeah, she says they're waiting on my pump thing.
Okay, so
So I don't know. I guess.
that's the factory.
Yeah. So I'm here another day.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, probably because it's Sunday and it doesn't hurt my feelings.
Well, Sue loves having me. That's the scary part.
Oh. Sue, do you have something special planned for him? We're going to test his digits or something?
What did he say?
He wants to know if you got any certain plans for me, like to test any of my digits or anything.
Lobotomy.
Oh, she is Nurse Ratchet.
What?
She said lobotomy. See?
Nice. Just take the left side. We want to keep his
Hey, there you
creativity.
go. How about that toilet flushing sound in the background?
I got it signed up for a barium enema this afternoon.
What the hell is a berry enema? And why are you signing me up for it?
That is awesome. Gonna get you cleaned out before you go home, brother.
I guess.
You'll be Googling barium enema all day.
Yeah, now I'm going to be looking at that. Good
Hey,
God.
But all you got to worry about is
Yeah. It's like when you think you're pregnant, but you
All
really
right,
just
Sue,
have to
thanks.
take a big dump.
Take a dump.
that's
So
all
those
it
are
makes
my
you
crazy,
do. Barium,
my crazy nurse. So I guess I'm here another day. So that's always good to hear.
I was
All
kind
right.
of excited when you said you were going to get let out on a Sunday, but the court system doesn't work on Sundays. You have to wait till
I know.
Monday to the arraignment. You know what we're talking about here.
Dark Bear checking in. Dark Bear.
Hey, Dark Bear from across the pond. Hopefully he got moved and everything was good.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
Glad to have you on here.
Well, damn, that really brought me down. I didn't want to stay another day. I was really hoping I was going to get the hell out of here.
Too bad.
Gosh, dang it.
That's okay. Hey, man, you get some more of that good hospital food. You said it was good.
Hey, I'm not. I wish the camera worked. Because I would hold up this menu here. Let me just read off some of the things here real quick. So this is, you call this number and you can say, hey, I'd like to order this for room 413. You can get a hamburger, a cheeseburger, grilled chicken sandwich, chicken fingers, cheese pizza, chicken quesadilla, black bean burger, baked salmon, or loaded baked potatoes, 2 of them. That's the entree. And then they got a penny pasta bar. And then they got sandwiches like egg salad, chicken salad, tuna salad, grilled cheese, BLT. And then they got soups and salads like up the wazoo.
Wow.
It's unbelievable. The dude Sean, thanks for joining the studio, man. Appreciate that. And Dark Bear, thanks for the kind words. I'm doing much better. Thank you. But yeah, they got like all the desserts: angel food cake, apple pie, applesauce, carrot cake, cookies. Nothing I can eat.
They'll give it to you.
Yeah,
Best
they
place
will
to-
give it to you when you ask for it. But not me. If I ask for it, she says, "Oh, sorry, you're on a restricted diet in that room." I was like, "How the hell do you know? What are you guys doing?"
No, I moved rooms. This is somebody else's room. Just give me it.
Yeah. My name is Scott Baio. He should be in the hospital soon.
He could be.
He could be. So yeah, it's the menu's crazy. For dinner tonight, by the way, it's chicken and broccoli casserole, peas and carrots with a garden salad with South signature dressing, mixed berry trifle, and some iced tea.
Sounds delicious. Mixed berry trifle. Did I hear that correctly? Wow.
Yeah, look at dude. Yeah, it's fancy. I know it is fancy. I told you this hospital. It's weird. It's really weird. For lunch, it was steak fajita with whole grain tortilla, black beans and corn O'Brien, Spanish rice, and iced tea.
Corn O'Brien?
Yeah. Not sure if I wanted to eat his corn because I don't know where it came from.
Where'd it go? Exactly. It's in room 414, and it just happened to be something that came back from that very enema.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Oh, brother.
Good times.
I hear you. All right. Well,
hey, speaking of good food, I think we should do your gourmet thing.
The gourmet, the first episode of the Backyard Gourmet.
The very first episode
Hell yeah.
of the Backyard Gourmet with Scooter.
Everybody, hold on to your Snickers because we're going to do some cooking. Maybe.
I don't even have Snickers. Damn it.
Well, you don't get them either. Good luck.
All right.
Hey everybody, this is Scooter from the Beans and Weenies Show, and I think I've talked Spanky into doing something. Hopefully he'll let me continue to do it. But I just want to welcome everybody today to the good old summertime. It has landed in Oklahoma with a vengeance, and being a big fat guy, I'm sweating in more places than I care to mention. But the reason why we're here today, this is the first inaugural version of the Backyard Gourmet and how to become one. That's right. I'm going to teach you all how to be the best backyard gourmets out there in the world. And maybe somewhere along the way, you guys will send some stuff to me that'll help me learn how to actually really be one. Because, people say, Scooter, what is backyard gourmet? Now, I'll be very candid with you, man. Hell if I know. All I know is that summertime is here, and it's time to get out there and smoke some meat. Now, in the future, we're hoping to get Spanky and Mrs. Spanky and all the little Spankettes joining us so we can continue to do those backyard gourmet barbecues. And I'm just going to get you started today with a little bit of introduction, and I just want to let you guys know the first thing that you need is some way to contain a fire. You need a fire-making device. Now, there's many different schools about what kind of fire is the best for barbecuing, charcoaling, smarkling. Smarkling, that's a new term. I'm going to coin that term for the barbecue backyard gourmet. So there's a lot of different methods that you can use to barbecue, to smoke, to charcoal, to grill, and we're going to talk about all those things as we go along. And hopefully I'm going to provide you with a little bit of tips and tricks that I've learned along the way in making some of the best tasting meat. And you can get it from Spanky. He says my meat is really good in his mouth. I just want to make sure that we continue to keep it that way. Look at all that beautiful greenery out there. Good Lord, it's like hay fever season has come to relax and stay right here and not move and never leave us. I feel sorry for all of you that do have trouble with the old pollen. I'm one of them. But luckily, for some reason today, I'm feeling pretty good. Let's talk for just a minute about some of the tools you're going to need to be the greatest backyard gourmet. So becoming the best backyard gourmet that you could ever be, you're going to need some tools. Now, I'm going to use some technical terms. So don't let them overwhelm you or maybe even put you off to not becoming a backyard gourmet, because I believe in you and I know you can do it. One of the things that you're going to need, and it's the basicest need of all, it's a method of containing fire, because that's the most important ingredient to backyard gourmetting. I'll tell you right now. So essentially, you're going to need some place that you can put either charcoal or wood or tie a propane can to and light it on fire. We're going to talk about some of those great things in just a minute. Now, if you want to go old school, and I do this from time to time, and just pull it out and be a cowboy, you can get you a nice little fire pit. And with that fire pit, you can put some kind of a tray across it, and you can just cowboy your food. Just cook it cowboy style over an open flame. That is some good cooking. Now, when it really comes down to it, the best thing for barbecuing, smoking, and grilling is to actually have one of those things. So, old barbecue grill, one of the best things in the world. And this is my baby right here. I'll tell you. This I'm gonna get a little bit technical on you folks, and I'm gonna give you some technical words here. But this is my double-sided thingamajigger, just so you know. Right here, there's two sides to it. You got this side right here, which is the one that has propane, so it's always on. You flick a match, and that thing takes off and burns. And then you got, for the small occasions, you got the little grill. This little guy, this grill, you can put a little charcoal, let a little wood. You can do some of the smaller things. So like when you're not having a big party and you ain't got Aunt Selma and Uncle Thelma and all them folks coming over, then you can certainly go with the smaller grill. And I use it on occasions from time to time because I need to supplement and I need something a little bit bigger. But anyway, one of the things, it's got this doohickey on the side. See this big old doohickey right here? It's attached to it. See, it goes all in one. Doohickey on the thingamajig, and it's a double barrel thingamajig because you got your propane over here, and then you got your charcoal in over here. And these things, these are called thermometers right here. So thermometers, that tells you how warm the innards get when you're cooking. Now this one's special because it actually gives me a lot of capabilities. Because over here, I don't know if you can see it, but I've got a place where the birds roost. This is called a bird's nest. That's what I've always used it for. But if I get one of those pots or pans or something, I need to keep it warm, I can do it right there on the grate. But anyway, so we got the double barrel right here. And then we got the thingamajig, firebox. This is where you put the logs and you put the coal and everything. You get the fire going. And then what it'll do is it'll gently waft up smoke into the smoker itself. All right, and then the smoke will come out over here on the spout. But it gently caresses and loves that meat and brings it up to the right temperature. Now, something else, there's a big debate about what the right temperature is for smoking meat. And we're going to talk about that. We'll give you all the tips and tricks that we've learned. So just come back every week and we'll at least try to get in 5 or 10 minutes of the Backyard Gourmet. And I think you may like it. Now, when I got those bigger jobs, when I've got Spanky and Mrs. Spanky and 27 Spankettes and their friends coming over, and I love doing that all the time, I like to choose a little bit bigger piece of machinery to get the job done. Now, This is my honkin' smoker. Now, it's just mid-size. It's not huge, but it's a barrel smoker. And it's got one of those technical, it's got a thingamajig here, which is the firebox, where you light all that fire that gently caresses all that smoke. And this is a barrel smoker. So it's got a lot of area, a lot of space. You can put a lot of meat on there, and all kinds of different meats. You got a little prep area here. This is very important because, you know what, if you be like me and you take your meat out to the smoker and you don't have some place to set it down, you drop it. And then you know who gets it? The dogs. And then it's no good, no matter how much you wipe it off, because then there's a whole different thing wiping off the rub and the spices. And you don't want to do that because then it doesn't taste any good. But, so, I got the big honker over here. And the neat thing is, this thing's got wheels. So, see them little wheels down there? You can take that sucker anywhere you want to. Of course, I just move it from one side of the yard. I'll move it over to the other side. And it, I don't know, my neighbors get a little bit upset with me because they get that smoke in their yard and they're thinking, oh God, what's he cooking now? Is it possum or is it raccoon? But anyway, you know, that's what we enjoy doing here. And that's what you need to get your backyard gourmet going. So, while I'm hanging out here in the shade, and I'm going to have to give me another beer because it's, like I said, summer has come and it's dropped along with hay fever season. So we'll get back to it in just a minute. One of the things that I would truly love is for you guys to send me suggestions or send me thoughts or ideas or questions as to how you become the best backyard gourmet you can. And I'll do my very best to answer. May have to bring in some high-powered intellectual barbecuers, but we'll get your questions answered for you. And I guess the goal out of all of this, just have a good time. Drink a cold beer, but now since, you know, the fake demic is gone, we can get together with friends. Have it to the backyard, smoke a little meat, let them put it in their mouth. I assure you, it will be a good time. If you need a better time, you maybe add a little bit of vodka or tequila. I'm not sure, whatever you care for. Personally, I'm Dr. Pepperman, but that's just me. So we done got through the inaugural episode of the Backyard Gourmet. But just to give you something to look forward to. So the next episode we put together here, hopefully two things are going to happen. Number one, maybe we'll get to do this side by side with Spanky. And I don't know, I'm going to call him Totus for now. I don't know why. But in number two, we're going to tackle the hardest backyard barbecuing that you're ever going to face. It's the hamburger. We've already had all kinds of suggestions and people that have told us how to make the best patty and what the best patty size is and what the weight ratio is and what kind of spices and your mixture for what kind of meat that you want to buy. Personally, I'm 73-27 kind of guy. For those that know their meat mixtures, that'll make sense to you. We heard 80-20 and 96-4. Good Lord. Where does that kind of meat come from? That's nothing muscle. Can't choke it down. But anyway, those two things. We're going to tackle the hamburger. We're going to make you the perfect patties. We're going to grill them. And then we're going to enjoy them. And then hopefully we're going to have Spanky and Mrs. Spanky and maybe all the Spankettes here. Love to have them back in the yard again. First I got to get the Spankettes to cut this grass because there's half an acre. And they've been wanting to ride the tractor, so I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe we'll throw them in the next episode or segment of the Backyard Gourmet. Thank y'all for being with us today, and we're going to return you to the Beans and Weenies Show.
Weehaw!
All right.
So hurry up and get your butt out of the prison and get over here because I need some help making some perfect hamburger patties.
The gourmet. Oh, I got an echo.
You have an echo now?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Silence your phone, man.
Everything on my end is silent. you don't blame the fat guy, okay? Everything in here.
I ain't blaming myself.
Man alive. So yeah, now that the fake demic's over and everybody can get together, that's a perfect time to to do your barbecue. What do you call it? The backyard
Gourmet is how
gourmet.
it's spelled.
Right.
Gourmett.
You're correct. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Jeez.
DJ joined the show. DJ.
He's still alive, DJ. Just barely.
I know.
Though.
I checked in with him the other morning, and I was laying in this god awful bed, and I was listening to their show. My gosh, these guys, they just kill me. If you guys get a chance, that old man with Dina Joe and Eric, it is just, it's a great show weekday mornings. But I love those guys. They're so funny. And Granny gave me some great words of encouragement the other day. And I truly, truly took those to heart. And I never got a chance to thank her. I'll have to do that on Monday, but amazing words that she spoke, and it really made a difference with how I'm looking at things and going forward. So DJ, if you get a chance to forward that to her, I'd appreciate that, but just tell her those words really hit home. They meant a lot. So I appreciate it.
I think that's very heartfelt. So I'm not even going to, well, what the hell? You screwed up Grammy's name.
Oh, Grammy.
Grammy. Come on.
Grammy. Sorry. The dude.
Oh, a little controversy brewing here, but we're going to step aside. Well, I agree. Fauci's a liar, but that's a whole different story altogether.
I just read his obituary from the car accident he was in.
Yeah, next week though. Hillary got it wrong.
Yeah, but Clinton got it wrong. Yeah, so whoops.
Whoops, next week.
Sorry about that. We're allowed to call DJ Dora. Good. All right. I feel better now.
Well, but Grammy might like her name Grammy.
Granny. Yeah, okay. There's a difference. Never mind. I was gonna say it's about the same.
No, it's not.
It's about the same.
Jeez.
Do you know who turned 40?
No.
McLovin.
McLovin turned from Superbad.
From Superbad, McLovin turned 40.
Oh, good Lord.
You remember that movie?
I do. I was in when that came out, I was in Tokyo. And all the guys that I was with, they're like, "Oh, it's such a cool movie. You're going to watch it." I'm like, stupid. And I'm like, "What's that movie?"
Oh, God.
So they downloaded it. I watched it. It's a dumb movie.
Hey, Tom's in the room. All right.
Hey.
The old man joining us.
Yay. Welcome, Tom. Old man.
Superbad, I thought, was one of my favorite clips was when he got that license. Here, I'll play a clip of it here. Hang on just a second.
With the one name.
Your name? McLovin? McLovin? What kind of a stupid name is that, Fogel? What, are you trying to be an Irish R&B singer? Oh, they let you pick any name you want when you get down there. And you landed on McLovin? Yeah, I was between that and Muhammad. Why would it be between that or Muhammad? Why don't you pick a common name like a normal person? Muhammad is the most commonly used name on earth. Fogel, have you ever actually met anyone named Muhammad? Have you actually ever met anyone named McLovin? Give me that. You look like a future pedophile in this picture, number one. Number two, it doesn't even have a first name. It just says McLovin. It's one name. Who are you, Seal?
Oh, those were the days.
What are you, Seal?
McLovin. One name.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. The old man, hey, I'm doing good, buddy. I'm doing still in the hospital. They just came in and said I'm here for another day.
It's really prison.
Yeah, it's really prison. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, I guess. But my God, it's just hard to sleep here at night. Like, it's creepy. The bed's uncomfortable, and I'm right by the helipad. So when those things come in, it sounds like a damn thunderstorm breaking through the window.
And they come in and wake you up at like 3 to take blood and stuff.
Yeah. How fair is that? Why do you need to take my blood? I'm not eating. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Got to make sure. I like the dude John sneaking some edibles. They probably have them there if you think about it. It is
They probably
legal.
do.
Medicinal purposes here in the state of Oklahoma.
They probably. You're probably right.
So they're probably check that menu. Tell them, call the chef and tell her you want to go off the menu for a chef special brownie.
The chef special.
Send up the brownies, maybe a chocolate chip cookie or two.
You can even make it diet. It's fine.
That's correct. No sugar needed. Just make sure the other stuff's in there.
The hospital hash. That's freaking hilarious. Sean, the hospital hash.
That sounds terrifically horrendous.
It's going to be on the menu. It's got to be on the menu.
Sounds like something I ate in the military.
So speaking of the fake demic, and we're hearing a lot about people winning these contests that these states are throwing for people that are vaccinated, discriminating against others, whatever. But all these people are winning like trucks and guns and all this other crap. And now they're playing the lottery for cash and prizes if you're vaccinated. They've got the lottery in some states involved with this. So it's got me thinking, and it has been a while since we've done it, but it's been a while since we had a quarantine.
Yeah. You got one out there?
I do. Let me get this one going. Everybody loves Dire Straits, Money for Nothing. You can't go wrong with the guitar solo on that one.
No, you can't.
But just for the fake demic, just for the quarantine, ladies and gentlemen, it's Money for Vaccine.
I don't want my vaccine.
There they go now. That's the way you do it. You offer prizes so they get the vaccine. Oh, now it's working. That's the way you do it. You tease with money like they've never seen. Look at who's going to Hawaiian Islands, man. Wish I could go there. And look at that guy. He just won the latest contest. Like Thurston Howell, now he's a millionaire. We got to move these folks by the millions. Gotta reach herd immunity. We got to pay them for vaccinations. Gotta let them win the lottery.
Yeah, that's the way it's going, man. That is exactly the way it's going.
We're going to give you money to get vaccinated. You don't have to work. We're giving you money not to work. We're going to give you money to get vaccinated. Hell, nobody's going to be doing anything in this country. There you go. We're back to what's going to happen when China and Russia come knocking.
Hey, Eric. Hey, Kane. Thanks for joining us, man. So here's my thing. Do you think, are we the people that blind to realize that they have to bribe us to take this vaccine? Have they ever had to bribe us for the flu shot? Have they ever had to bribe us for any other shot or vaccine? Why is it so important we get this particular vaccine that they have to bribe you to take it?
Something's in it. There's a tracker. They're just building up to the one world scenario.
It's Biden's DNA. That's what I told my daughter. She had to get it for her job. Oh, Sean, you jerk. Strawberry lemon haze vape. That sounds really good.
Wow.
I was thinking about that.
We'll have to get Em on the show, see if she can mix some of that up.
Bribe is a funny word. Bribe. I think it is a bribe. I don't know.
I think it is. I don't know. I think Harry Carey said it best.
Well, if you're going to talk about a congressman being crooked,
they're all crooked.
They're all crooked.
They're all crooked.
But man, it's already that time. Holy crap!
It is. Things get
manipulation. You know what, Sean? I'm going to use that word, manipulation. That's a lot better than bribe. I like that word.
That's bribery. It's control. Like DJ said, it's just about controlling us.
I don't know. And you haven't gotten the shot yet, have you?
Nope. You got one. They snuck it in on you. They do that in prison.
No, they better not have. I made that quite clear when I got in here.
Yeah, you got that left cheek sore and the toes missing. You got Biden's DNA running through your veins.
No. They asked me, and I was like, no. And I said, I don't plan on getting it either. Like, I threw it in there right away, and I just got the dirtiest look.
You're a lion, dog, face, pony soldier.
You got it.
Shut up.
You
Shut
got
up.
it. He did it.
Whatever. Jerks.
The president
I don't have it.
has that big stick.
And you got it all the way, baby.
Can a paperclip stick to your hiney?
Yes, it can.
Tom, you're probably right. They probably did laugh and went, oh, well, just gave it to me anyways.
While you were sleeping, when you thought you were asleep.
Oh, I heard about that. DJ's right. I heard about that. I heard that whatever's in that shot, if you take a magnet, it will stick to you.
Ooh.
I heard a magnet, not a paperclip.
Wow. Conspiracy.
Because earlier
time.
we were talking about things that the doctor found up people's heinies, and then you added the paperclip, and I was like, yes.
You didn't want to be here for that part of the show, believe me. But listen to it later over a cocktail. It'll be very hilarious.
So Jeremy from Cummings said that too.
Hey,
yeah, that's what I heard was that it sticks to you. I don't know if it's true. I mean, I don't know anybody that's personally other than my daughter. Maybe I should try it with my daughter.
I'm going to have to go try it with Ma. That's an interesting thought. Of course, that's really not going to help because she's got fake shoulders. So I don't know how this is going to work. Magnets stick to her anyway.
Can you imagine that poor woman when you come at her with a magnet to stick on her? She's probably going to freak the hell out.
Well, it's going to be like 3:00 last night. She's going to ask me, "What's your last name?" I'm going to go, just let me put the magnet on you and see if that works, Ma. Do I know you?
Don't move. Hang on. Don't move.
Wonderful episodes with Ma. God, I love her.
So I'm wondering though with this, like if you walk by people, like are you gonna steal their silverware and shit? Like you just gonna walk by and ching, 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 ching.
You're gonna be walking down the road and there's gonna be a trail of littered silverware, metal products following you.
And wouldn't that screw with your cell phones?
Yeah. Hey.
I'm just saying, man. I did a lot of thinking on this, and you call it a tinfoil hat if you want, but I don't know. I told Mrs. Spanky the same thing. I says, man, the fact that they have to bribe you to take this thing, that should tell you a lot.
Well, and now, okay, not to go completely, totally conspiracy theory, but now
we'll say that for George Norrie.
Well, and there's some other great podcasts out here that do actually talk about this, so we definitely want you to take a look at some of those things. But here's the deal. Gosh, and I completely lost my thought. That's what the shot does to you. It gets rid of it. And I haven't even had the shot. Makes you dumb right off the bat. But just saying.
So what, did you really lose your thought?
Yeah, I lost it completely. It perished. It got lonely up there in my brain and it died. Sorry.
What the hell's wrong with you? Who does that?
I don't know, man. I'm having withdrawals because you're not in the studio, so I don't know how to handle myself.
Well, sorry. I know. Sorry about that.
Yeah, man.
So, Sean's right too, and the lies about the number of deaths from this thing. I mean, and now the Fauci emails and listen. Jesus, I don't know what it takes for people to open their eyes and go, wait a minute, something's not right.
Exactly. Well, that's the thought that I had, but Fauci somehow came down and he plucked it from my brain. Fauci's email reveals a lot about what is going on with this pandemic.
Well, who saw his emails? Didn't he trash them?
No, actually, the emails have come out. Because they are for official, what is it, FOIA Act. So anyway.
So I haven't seen them. I'll have to check those out. I apologize. I didn't really think we'd be talking about this today, but I'll have to check those out. What are they saying?
You need to go read them. You need to see what they say, because basically it's a whole bunch of crap. The masks aren't going to work. He knew the masks weren't going to work, but he had to push a political agenda. I think that's the crux of the entire conversations that he had over his email. Hell, you can go back and listen to his early interviews out there. And he flat out, he told NBC News, he said, this is not something the American people need to worry about.
Hey, Kane, God bless, man. Be safe, buddy.
Take care. Stay safe. Grown ads men wearing masks. I think you're going for the double S, but I'm going to go with it. Sounds good.
Right. Well, I think it's funny, too, that you wear a mask and that's it. Listen, you have eyes that this shit can get into through. Yeah, I mean, there's so many different orifices that this can give. A mask, what is that going to do? I mean, come on. People, good God, I don't know what it's going to take. I don't know.
I don't think anybody does. But you know what? With the survival rate of like 99.46% for the general population, I'm thinking it's just a flu.
Right.
Just another.
Well, this is the first year that I haven't heard about the flu.
Oh no, we cured the flu. I've heard that story that we've cured the flu since COVID came out because people are washing their hands and wearing masks and all kinds of stuff. Flu's been cured. So we shouldn't ever see the flu again.
Oh my God. Oh gosh. Well, there's Eric giving us dirt on Facebook.
Yeah. Eric, slow down, type slower. I can't read that fast.
Yeah, Facebook. Let me tell you, this will probably be blocked. I'm thinking they're going to shut this down when they hear all this that we've been saying. I'm pretty sure. Fascist book.
It is fascist book.
That is awesome. But yeah, I don't know. Mrs. Spanky and I, we just scratch our head and we're like, what is going on? People you just keep feeding them BS and they're like sheep who they'll just follow you right on in to that pen and the slaughterhouse, and
then they'll eat the shit off the ground and because you called it hay and
they
drink the shitty water because you said it was clean and
you can't trust Google no more, Sean. You can't trust anything. I mean, absolutely nothing, unfortunately. And Tom, old man Tom, said, and I agree with him, quit watching the media altogether, period. Just stop.
Exactly. That's why I get my news off of podcasts, because I get the real information.
That's just it. Yeah, I mean, that's just it. You're going to get it straight. You may not like it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, you may be against what we say or whatever, but at least you're getting it straight, and we're not going to sugarcoat it, and we're not going to be like, oh, well, if you wear 2 masks. But I'm with Tom. Stay away from the media. All media. They're just I mean, even Fox News. It's a joke now. It's an absolute joke.
It is. That's why I get it off of podcasts. And there's some great podcasts there you can get the news on.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I like Jeremy with Cummings' Culture, just to throw that out there.
You know what? I'm starting to like that more and more. The more I listen to it.
Slightly Serious. That's a great show. You get some good perspective there. John DeVito, I don't think he's doing a show anymore. I don't know. Eric, is John DeVito still doing the show? Because I was digging that.
Eric just said John DeVito, so he must be.
There. All right. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so check it out. We've got links to these shows on our webpage. beansandweenieshow.com.
So he's on Tuesday after Old Man. Okay, cool.
Nice.
All right.
And I like the news that I get out of the Old Man, Dina Joe and Eric.
Oh my gosh, they kill me.
That's good stuff.
They kill me.
Man. Anyway. Well, young man, don't you have to get like a barium enema? Isn't that what you were promised by
apparently my colostomy bag is full, so I need to go squeeze that out, wring it out, and go for round 2, I guess.
I don't want to know. Eric is bringing up some great podcasts out there. Trice Talk and Ralph William, Dark Bear.
Freedom Warrior. What? That's a new one. I haven't heard of that one.
I haven't heard of that one either.
I'm writing it down. Give me something to listen to tonight while I can't sleep in my hospital bed. Freedom Warrior. Okay. All right.
Daughter's artwork. Oh, no.
DJ, are you talking about my daughter's artwork?
That's the only one I have out on the podcast or on the webpage right now.
Oh, no.
The link to.
You'll have to fix that, Scoot.
What? Man. See, GoDaddy, they're part of Google now. That's what the problem is. It's under BW Deals. Now, I guess the question is, no, still out there. Okay, so if you go to the website at the top on the header, if you click on BW Deals, it'll bring up page 2, Spanky's daughter's artwork, and it's dot paintings and psychedelic art in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And you get is she still doing the coupon code for beans?
Yeah, she sure is. She sure is.
Well, it is still out there, man. She's got masks. She's got coloring books. She's got all kinds of cool stuff out there.
Yeah, she is really, she is a well head on her shoulders, knows what she wants out of life, 23-year-old. So I don't have any gripes with her at all. She's
other than she has you for a father, but I don't know.
Well, listen, I'm hoping that one of my 8 kids will become successful and take care of me. That's why I had so many kids.
You were spin the wheel, see which one comes up with the big win. Woo, Memphis, is it you today?
Oh man, yeah, right.
Daddy wants a hamburger. He can't walk. He doesn't have a toe.
Yeah, I wobble. You know, I asked the doctor about that. I was like, is it really going to be that much more difficult to walk without a big toe? And he said no. He said that's a big myth people have.
You know, I was doing some research because I want to get you back out there and get you going and exercising and stuff. And you can run, you can jog.
You said exercise.
Yeah, I know it's a myth, but I'm going to try it. Take you to the gym, see if you're really able when you wobble. But there are a few things that you're not going to be able to do, and I'm very heartbroken about it.
Like what?
You're never going to be able to do the big toe pose in yoga. Sorry.
Well, I mean,
you can do the other toes, but the big toe pose, that's a big deal. You're not going to be able to do it. You're out of luck.
Yeah, but I mean, I could get a fake toe.
Oh, I did. Oh, I found some very cool prosthetics for the toe. That'd be something we could take a look at doing. But you know what else you're not going to be able to do?
What?
You're not going to be able to fish with your big toe. That is a thing. I found it out there. You're not going to be able to fish without your big toe.
DJ, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Have a good night. God bless you.
Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Who fishes with their big toe, dude?
Man, there's a whole Google it. There's a ton of people catching fish with their big toe.
I know there's people that stick their hand in it and catch catfish. What do they call that? Noodling?
Noodling, yes.
Noodling.
Not
doodling. That's what you do in paper.
Or in bed, one of the two. I'm not sure. Noodling. That's a big hand fishing. It's a big deal here in Oklahoma, man.
Yeah, noodling. That's it. Yeah.
And Tucson's off to enjoy the rest of the day. It's 4:20.
Time to go, 4:20.
He's got that calendar set up. It reminds him. Ding, 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 ding.
4:20.
Yeah, we're out.
I'm not wearing Crocs, Tom. Knock it off.
He can't fill them out. They'd flop on the end of his foot.
Man, I am not wearing Crocs.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Spanky, we need to get this wrapped up here, young man, because you need to get to your colostomy, enema, barium, and let those nurses give you a sponge bath.
You know what? That's jealous. Not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. A little sponge bath. No. Here's what'll happen though. Knowing my luck, that they swapped out shifts, and then I'll get that 600-pound nurse that's going to come wobbling in here.
Well, actually, no. You're going to get a technician. His name is Edward. Just for you.
Why? Why would you do that to me?
That's it. It's sponge bath time for Spanky.
Where would you like me to scrub you, sir?
Just lay back and relax.
Eric, you did actually give me a buttload of shows to listen to while I'm stuck here again. So I appreciate that.
Yes, and be sure and check out, we'll even try to get some more on the webpage out there.
I want to check out that Freedom. What was it? Freedom America?
Freedom Warrior. The Dark Bear.
Freedom Warrior. Okay.
Freedom Warrior and the Dark Bear podcast. Really good. Man. we'll try to get these out there, and so you can catch them on our website. But we need to get this wrapped up, young man.
All right. Well, let's get it wrapped up, and God bless you guys. Appreciate y'all checking out the show here today, live from Scooters at the G-Spot studio. I'm still stuck here in the hospital. I found out just a little bit ago that I'm still going to be here tomorrow. So I don't really know. I don't know when I get out of here. I thought I had good behavior. I don't know.
No, you got to work on that a little more.
They're freaking me out around here, man. But you guys, listen, God bless y'all. Thanks for the kind words. Check out Old Man with Dina and Eric. They do their thing every morning, 9 o'clock Central Time. They are truly, truly funny and amazing, and I love those guys. I'm going to say it, and I'm not going to say just because they're listening right now, but I am going to say that is probably definitely one of my top 5 favorite shows that I listen to on the regular. So thanks for what you guys do too. And with that, I'm out. I'm going to go ahead and wheel myself around in this cool little wheelchair around the hospital. That's the other thing they don't like. I try and race other wheelchair people in the hallway.
I was going to ask who's winning.
Listen, so what happened real quick? I know we got to end this. Dang it. So yesterday I got the wheelchair. So I'm out in the hallways, just kind of messing around, trying to figure out how to do this thing. Cause when you turn, you got to hold one wheel and, whatever. So there's this, I don't know, she's got to be 88, 89-year-old lady in the hallway sitting in her wheelchair. So I got right up next to her and I said, "You want to race?"
Ooh.
And she looked at me, she goes, "How bad you want your ass kicked?"
I was thinking she was going to say, "Are we doing it for pinks?"
Oh my gosh. And then she started laughing and she starts making engine noises like vroom, vroom.
Was Mom up there? She does that too. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, I was dying. Oh man. But but I'll let you guys go, man. It's been a lot of fun. I miss you guys. I miss you guys a lot. I just love doing this stuff. So we will see you again on Tuesday. We got a quickie coming up. Hell, we might even do it live since I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, we'll try to bang that out live and
do our Tuesday and Thursday quickie show. Do them live. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm game for it if you can, get your toe in the right place.
Right.
We'll have to see.
Well, my toe's gone. I can't get it in the right place. But do you know they wouldn't let me keep it in a pickle jar?
What? I was hoping you were going to be getting that. What's up with that?
No. I did ask what they do with it. I guess they burn all that stuff.
Yes. Well, yours escaped. And we are going to follow the adventures of Spanky's toe.
My toe is missing. That's very true.
The toe it's out in the world. Be careful.
We'll find out where it's at. God bless you guys. You have a great rest of the weekend. We appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget, Tuesdays and Thursdays, right around 6:30 probably, we'll have our quickies, just a quick 30-minute, 45-minute show. Touch base on what's been happening during the week so far. And then, as you know, every Sunday we do it live, 1:30 p.m. Central Time. Check out the other shows, too, as well, that Eric has listed off. Listen to them. Trice Talk is tonight. Yes, I caught that a couple of times. I'm digging that one. So with that being said, I'm going to go wring out my colostomy bag and get back to eating this wonderful food up here. And if you got nothing, Scoot, I'm out, brother.
Man, 2 statements you did not want to hear together. And I just want to end on this note. Today, June 6, 1944, some people did some things that gave us the freedom to allow us to do these kind of things that we do today. To
Absolutely.
Speak about the things we love. It's called freedom of speech. Just, if you would, be kind to your veterans. Say hello to people. Be kind, be nice, and be respectful. And other than that, I'm done. I'm out of here. So say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.